and this can drop in and you can tighten the bolt again. So that is the inlet manifold. It has been loosened. As you can see, it's already sitting loose. And this is a complete replacement for your entire CATCON. I'll show you the CATCON and on having the EGR circuit and the inlet manifold cleaned. And by inlet manifold, I mean the entire thing and not just the throttle body. Hello everyone, I am Jaideep Singh Chahal. So finally, we have the opportunity of recording the process of installation of the performance kit on an Isuzu. This vehicle, as you can see, it is here from Leh. It'll be getting the installation done and will be headed back tomorrow. So we should have a first-hand review within a couple of days as well. So I'll quickly brief you through what goes on. This is the space where the air filter was placed, the air filter box. The box has been taken off. We've removed the box, that is the turbo. The inlet has been also taken off. So what we actually do is before installing the new so-called performance kit, I always insist on having the EGR circuit and the inlet manifold cleaned. And by inlet manifold, I mean the entire thing and not just the throttle body. I'll brief you through the process quickly. So everything has been taken off. The EGR circuit is this side. The inlet comes this side. The pipes are off. The engine cover is off. So that is the inlet manifold. It has been loosened. As you can see, it's already sitting loose. Uh, this little bit is the throttle body, which sits on the inlet manifold. So in a dealership, when we generally ask the dealership people to give us an inlet manifold cleaning, they will just take off this little part and they will clean it. That's it. So I'll quickly show you that the butterfly valve inside is nice and dirty. It's fully choked up. So this soot makes a grimy layer and it makes it way inside the inlet manifold and it goes and sits on your walls. So that is what causes a lot of loss of power as it restricts the entry of the inlet air. So this will get cleaned. That is going to get pulled off and cleaned. And if you can come to this side, this is where this is the exhaust manifold. I always wanted to show this in detail. This cast part along the length of the engine is the exhaust manifold. This little bit is the pickup for the EGR. So the like 10% of exhaust gas enters from here into the EGR. This is the starting of the EGR. This is the EGR cooler. It goes into that, goes around the entire engine block. Then it goes into this. This is the EGR wall, the wall that we talk about. So this has a regulatory motor, which at specific RPMs opens and closes at will, and it lets you take the recirculate the air. So as you can see, the layer of grime is nice and thick. So all of this is actually making its way from the exhaust into the inlet manifold, into the engine, which is not just reducing the engine life. All of this is only required for compliance with the emission norms. These are very clean engines. Even with the EGR closed, they've been happily, successfully completing the PUC check. So this will get blocked off. I'll quickly show you where we place the plate. So this little bit here where the entry for the EGR cooler is there, this bolts, they've been opened. It will split up by a few mm and we'll insert the plate after cleaning. So what we do is, I insist on cleaning the entire circuit and closing it for good. So once it is closed, it is never going to get clogged again. So after this, we'll try to record what all parts are going on and I'll brief you on those as well. Thank you. So I'll quickly take you through the components of our performance kit. Starting from the EGR side, this little plate, this is the EGR blanking plate. We've put slots on both sides and I'll show you where it fits. It fits just before your EGR cooler goes in. So it's a DIY installation. You can loosen the two bolts that hold your EGR cooler to the inlet exhaust manifold outlet, and this can drop in and you can tighten the bolt again. This is made from 2 mm 304 grade SS, and it is applicable in the 2.5 manual Isuzu and the 3-liter MUX engine, which is the 4JJ1 and the 4JK1. 2.5 and 3-liter, it works in both of them. Then comes the after the flow to the turbo has increased, what happens, the stock pipes, they tend to swell up. So I'll show you the stock pipe as well. They're made of rubber. Those will be replaced by uh, these two connecting pipes. This one will take from the cold end of the turbo, it will take the air to our intercooler. We put these rings to hold the rubber pipes in place, the connectors in place in case of extreme high PSIs of pressure. So this is made from Putin gauge 304 SS again, so there's no chance of rusting. And if you can see, there are no welds. It has been bent clean, and this is the part which will take the air from the intercooler outlet to the inlet manifold. And again, we've got rings on either side. These are Alaska brand rubber connectors. These are probably the best quality that's available in India. So these 4 will go at all 4 ends, and they are held in place by these full stainless steel Nesco brand bolt type clamps. These are not your regular screwdriver type clamps. They've got a big metric 11 size nut bolt system on top. So these are essential to hold together a very high pressure installation. So last part in the mix is the downpipe. This side will go on the turbo, 4 bolts, and this is a complete replacement for your entire catcon. I'll show you the catcon in the next video. So these 3 mounts that you can see, 1, 2 will hold the flange in place, and the third one is going to be a support to the gearbox so that this vibrates in sync with the entire transmission. So this is an exact replacement of what comes from the factory, and that's about it. These are the 3 parts that complete the entire kit, and they work in sync with each other. Basically, the plate is going to increase the amount of air going into the turbo, which is going to increase the PSI, or the pounds per square inch pressure, or the boost that the turbo makes, which is going to be delivered via these pipes into the inlet manifold, and the exhaust gases, which now will be greater in quantity, will be exiting easily through now free flow downpipe.